crazy. I'm not gonna say that it's crazy, but God removed people out of your life for a reason. And it's so funny that, like sometimes when you meet a person, you can tell that person energy, but then you kind of don't want to just be like, no, no, you kind of judging like, well, no. But then I promise y'all, I tell you this, I got down on my knees because I kept praying and I kept praying and I got down on my knees, baby. And this person that I had met, I kept feeling something funny. God knows, this is no lie. My guy friend, he had already called me, and the first thing come up out of my mouth about this particular person was something just ain't right, but I can't put my hand on it. So I felt like this person was trying to do something to me. Honestly, I felt like this person was trying to do something, but I couldn't put it in. I was like, I never, ever, ever, ever had this feeling before about anybody in all days of my life. I never had this kind of feeling before. And as y'all know, I receive packages at my door. Y'all know I do promos. People, sometimes when I go live, people ask me, can they send me gifts? And would I do a promo for them? And uh, sure, I don't mind doing it. Y'all know that I do that. And so if I don't do the promos right then and now, I won't. Y'all know that I do that. So, it's more to just doing a promo. So people jumps and they think it just about that, but it's not. But so basically, I'm gonna just say the word review. Well, a couple of times I have received some packages on my porch. I, which, I asked, well, no, I did ask this person to get the package for me. And that person didn't get the package for me. So the other person got the package for me, which was good because I know that other person would get that package for me. So I was like, okay, cool. So again, I was still down on my knees. Still down on my knees. God, show me what is surrounded by me. Show me. Let me see what I'm about to walk into and what I'm about to get myself into because I don't need no trouble. I don't been down the road, never had a problem out of nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but I never had a problem out of my neighbors or nothing like that. No, I don't be down the road as far as getting in trouble and all that. You know the story. Sometimes wrong with people, wrong people, wrong, whatever. You know the story, how that go. I said, God, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Goes in there, stuff just started happening in the neighborhood. Stuff just started, and I'm like, okay, well, this is a bad neighborhood anyway. I was like, well, you can't stop crime because crime is everywhere. You cannot stop it. So as y'all know, something happened. This always somebody, got something to tell. They want to vent to you. You listening. You trying to be the bigger person. You listening. But then both y'all have stuff to tell each other and everything. So the more and more I'm listening, the more and more I'm listening. But then the jealousy part start coming. But the little jealousy part start coming while I was a little sly jealous. So I was just like, okay, well, no, maybe this person just going through something. Maybe this person just going through something, which I felt like that before about somebody else. And I was like, maybe. So, make a long story short, try to make this short. The more packages I was receiving, the more it was told to somebody else that they needed to pray over those packages that I was receiving so they can make sure that I'm not getting something from somebody and I'm more likely I know who I'm getting stuff from. And it wasn't told to me, but it was told to somebody else. And I was like, what? And the more stuff you think about that, it makes you wonder. And it was another word that was used. I can't even think of the word. And so finally, the person never did say it to me. Finally, I was just like, mm. But anyway, the person that was surrounded by me, I'm just put it like this. You know, like sometimes it hurts you when a person come into your life and they swear up and down that they your friend, and everybody cannot say that they your friend, and they seeing all the good stuff in you. They bragging, boasting about all the good stuff about you. They saying everything so sweet about you, and but then they noticing that you are an isolation person. They notice that you really not having nothing to do with them, but then all of a sudden somebody else comes in the picture, and the other person that comes in the picture, that other person comes in the picture to destroy you out the picture, because they see that how close that you and that person are, or they think that you and that person is real close. Well, I'm not gonna even lie. I say, God, you know what? You showed me just what I needed to see, just what I needed to been. You gave me my answer, just what I needed to see. You know, my thing is, it's like a voice that spoke to me, and I cannot share that with y'all. I share with y'all another day. Don't be mad. Don't be upset, because I removed that person out of your life, not only just to protect you, but to protect your energy, because you was gonna end up hurt, worse, and you was gonna end up in something that you couldn't get out unless I got you out. You was gonna end up in something that was not gonna get you out of anything. So I'm just wondering what okay. So I'm wondering, what did I do? God, you know this person saying that shh, be quiet. I see. I see exactly what's going on. I'm looking around like, huh? Be quiet. I see. You know I'm sitting up looking down. I want you to be quiet. I want you to take your hands off of it. I want you don't say nothing else about it. I don't want you to mention their name or nothing or anything. Don't say nothing, because I know and you know that you are not the one. I know that who's the problem. Looking around. Swindon. And so I don't, y'all, when I say y'all, I don't got so many phone calls, so many text messages, inboxes, everything. Because y'all know I was upset about my page. Y'all know, some of y'all know that I was upset about my page. And I don't got so many, I still can't get into my page, but you know what? This one, I'm making the best of it. I'm making the best of it, and I appreciate it. I know what I had to do, and I know what I had to do. Even my mama was like, "I'm with you," and I tell you what, a lot of people, I still want. You know what? I'm still going to support you. I still, I've been following you for over the lady that come on the line that morning. Believe it or not, I met that lady over 10 years ago on Twitter. Over 10 years ago. And it was in my bio, the way she said it was in my bio, because I was trying to do the location thing right. And to when she inboxed me, and she was getting excited because she was wanting to meet me. But I was like, no, 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 no. And I was like, I don't know how to change it. So she guided me. But I did not, I appreciate and love each and every last one, y'all. I'm not going to, I tell y'all this right here, and I'm not being funny, and I'm not judging nobody. Now, y'all know I listen to the blues, y'all know I listen to rap music, y'all know I listen to, I didn't just start listening to rap music. I was listening to rap music before I had my son. And some of that stuff I don't understand what they saying. Some of that stuff that I do understand what they saying. But one thing that I don't do, if y'all notice, like when I do my videos, I don't play. If I do gospel that day, I do gospel all day that day. If I'm gonna do blues that day, I'm gonna do blues all day that day. I'm not gonna play a gospel song here and play a blues song here, because to me, I feel like that I'm trying to serve two masters, and I know that I only can serve one. And so that's why I don't do that. I mean, I'm not judging nobody else, because each to their own preference. Hey Gwen, how you doing? But each to their own. I don't do that. I'm not saying that I live right, honey, because baby, we all got some wrongness in us somewhere. That's not saying that at all. Thank you. You know what? I actually did the video with it so I can show you, and I tagged her too. Yeah, I tagged her. But y'all, I am. It's like, you know what? And this is the thing right here. Like, everybody was saying 2020 was their worst year. And I'm going to tell you something. I I can't say that. I can't say that. I cannot say that 2020 was my worst year. I cannot say that 2021 was my worst year. Because, 2020, I met somebody, as well, they met somebody else first, but I met somebody, and I never did love to be around young people, no way, because I got a son. Y'all know that. If you young, no offense, I got a son, and I don't hang with people that's my son age for real. That just something about me that if you my son age or you younger than my son age, I'm sorry. Cause I got a child that's your age. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do that. And that's just out of respect for me. But I just don't know how to put these words so much as, you know, the 2019. I, you know what? I say this. Life is great. I mean, I know we have some hard balls. I know we have go through so much. But when I tell y'all, and it's not because of what I've been through, but life is so amazing. And for me to, I don't remember coming up with a smile and, a frown on my face until my son uploaded that picture that day. And I was like, oh, where did you get that at? And so I don't remember, frowning, but I was told that I frowned, but I didn't frown this much, but I believe I did. When I moved to that location, I had already knew what kind of location that was when I moved to that location, but it was like, how you have to take something that you don't want to take at the last minute. And I was up, but then I had to move down across. So when I moved to that location, you know, I don't know what it is. Well, I know it's nothing but the grace of God. It's nothing but the grace of God. So, which a lot of folks thought that I was, what they call it, bougie. A lot of folks thought I was stuck up, even people, but I wasn't. Well, some did. They thought I wasn't saying it, but I was just so grateful that I not bragging about 2020, but 2020. I see so many people say 2020 did something to them. They was the worst, but baby, what I can say, 2020 did not do nothing to me. I guess because I was already prepared for days like this ahead, and I'm not saying nobody fortunate or less fortunate, but it was so much happened to me. But it was a lot of stuff that I didn't have to go out and get. I didn't have to go and buy nothing. I didn't have to go, when I went out to the stores, it was just look or something like that. But one thing that I did really, really learn and that I'm so proud of. LaCara gonna kill me for saying her name, but that's all right. She gonna kill me. We stayed exercising, and my son stayed exercising. And so even though with LaCara having to go to work so early in the morning, me and LaCara was in that freaking gym at 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning. We was texting each other like, wait a minute, wait. Some mornings I would be sleeping, then folks would be seeing me out there and they be like, where you going this early in the morning? And I had finally got rid of my treadmill because I wasn't gonna get rid of that treadmill. I wasn't gonna get rid of it, but I'm kind of glad that I did because now that where I live at now, I can have just anything that I want to have right now. I can have anything. I can fix up however I want to fix up and everything. I got a basement and all of that, and I appreciate that. I don't owe it to nobody but the Lord. I got a basement, don't have to have everything, got more rooms and everything. So this one was already in the making since 2017, but I decided to go. It would have went through in 18, but I decided, but it was a reason that God had me to sit back for a reason. But anyway, y'all, you know what? I just come on here just for a few minutes. I just want to say I am just so grateful that what I went through this year, what I went through this year, I'm just so grateful that I went through it because that let me know, you know, even though somebody else had came and told me, which it was people coming telling me. It was people coming telling me. But I had to find that person out for myself. And did I think that was going to happen? No. No, I did not. But where everybody is looking at now is, and they have been looking at, is where the comments were turned off and where the contradicting. So I was just like, okay, well, you know what? That's why I said God told me to take my hand off of it. So I took my hands off of it. Did. So I'm not mad about nobody. Never was, never will be. And, you know, people don't understand that death